Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence as I present to you Infinity.
I don't want to scare you, but I think I'm madly in love with you.
Your species have very narrow perceptions of time and space and thought.
Harold, I like you a lot too, but this is our first date.
There's a lovely model that shows the nature of infinity, where they say an infinite amount of chimps, an infinite amount of typewriters will type the complete works of Shakespeare, and you couldn't grasp that. You couldn't.
Wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen.
If this were a bad dream, would you tell me?
That is not a valid question.
Like hell, it's not.
This is reality. Hear that?
I think you know it wouldn't happen, but you say it would to annoy me.
What is the biggest number? Is the universe infinite? Might every event repeat again and again and again and again?
No, because it works by definition, because it's the nature of infinity.
It doesn't matter.
If infinite means if they did everything at random, it's just random, forever and ever, eventually they type everything.
But you see, one of the problems with infinity is that it has some paradoxical properties and very basic questions about infinity that we can't answer.
It wouldn't.
What do you mean it wouldn't?
It wouldn't. There'd always be mistakes.
If there's nothing wrong with me, maybe there's something wrong with the universe.
It's like having a polar bear as a pet. You've grown up together. He's a wonderful pet.
It's just that everything being done, they will eventually do everything every time. They'll get it wrong an infinite amount of times. They get every letter wrong an infinite amount of times.
He's big, he's fast, he plays in the snow beautifully. But there's always the chance that one day he'll get annoyed with you and bite off your head.
Reality is not what it used to be.
What difference does it make if it's one monkey for an infinite amount of time or an infinite amount of monkeys?
Because you can believe it if it was one monkey doing it.
Infinite mathematics, to me, is meaningless because it's like abstract nonsense.
I'm not insane. You hear me? I'm not insane!
Because he's going to get better, isn't he, as time goes on?
It's nothing to do with their consciousness. It's nothing to do with them thinking about it. What do you mean he'd get better?
In my opinion, infinity is only a fiction of the human mind.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry about the balls. It was a lucky shot, that's all. Why?
What you've done. It's just a random process to show the nature of infinity.
With no errors. It won't happen. Seriously, people, I think you're winding me up on that one.
To the person who wants to deny infinity and say it doesn't exist, I don't see how that view enriches their world. I feel sorry for them. I mean, infinity maybe doesn't exist, but it is a beautiful subject.
This is not reality!
It wouldn't happen. And it hasn't happened.
Because we haven't had an infinite amount of monkeys.
We've had years though, haven't we? There hasn't been one publication from a monkey. They've been around longer than us.
Your scientific illiteracy makes me shudder.
This is not reality! This is not reality! This is not reality! This is reality.
You seem nonplussed by these contradictions.
What's the biggest number?
120. 10.
Is 10 the biggest number?
Relax, buddy.
There is no biggest number. Because if there were, you could always add one to it.
You're awake now. This is not a Sutter Kane story. This is not reality. Not reality. Not reality. This is reality. Hear that? Reality. Not reality. Reality.
Maybe there's something wrong with the universe.
Sometimes people just say 70, 100, 80, 900, but that's not even a number.
Like hell, it's not.
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
I just wanted to tell you, I still love you.
Love. Is that all you men think about?